Yo, what's up, guys, and welcome to a special episode of Oh That Reminds Me. And the reason it's a special episode is because Mckenzie and I actually hate each other now, and we will be ending the podcast. This is the last episode.
This is the last episode
I
of the
know, I know,
podcast.
it's
Yes.
really sad. I'm gonna go join the Joe Rogan Experience. So you'll see me there, and I think Mckenzie said she's
Of
joining
course,
the
the
traveling
man
circus.
is going to Joe Rogan.
Do you want to be on Joe Rogan?
No, I'm a woman.
What's up, guys?
April Fools!
Ah!
You guys are listening the day after. We're actually not on the last episode. I know, crazy.
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 We ended up recording this one late, so it's April Fool's.
Happy April Fools. You do fall for any joke?
I did not fall for anything. I did not see any. Actually, no, I did, I guess, fall for one thing, but I didn't like fully fall for it. There's this ex CS player. I think maybe now he's like a Valorant streamer or something. His name's Sam. Uh, and I didn't even know he had a girlfriend, but his girlfriend tweeted like, "Oh, like we're breaking up, whatever, blah blah," like a whole thing. And then like I didn't believe it, but then both of them replied to it like, "Yo, really inconvenient to like post this on April Fools, I know, but like we didn't even see the date. Like people are gonna think this is fake, but it's actually real." So I was like, "Oh,
So,
okay." They
did
like
they break
clarified.
up?
And then hours later, she like retweeted and was like, April Fools, just kidding."
Oh, so they didn't
So
break up.
so they didn't break up, but they were like, "Yeah,
I
no,
had
we
a
actually
similar
broke up."
thing where it was Lily Pichu, but she never said they broke up. Lily Pichu and Michael Reeves. She was just wording it as if they were, but then they just went like, "We're still together and we're happy." And I was like, "Damn,
Bro, I've seen
bro."
just the timeline today is just impossible because you just don't know what's real and what's not. Like, congratulations to Pirate Software on making $12 quadrillion.
That is real. Yes,
That
he
one
did
was
hit the
apparently real.
highest level hype train. That did happen. Twitch even tweeted about it. Oh, for the viewers, for context, I am dying of allergies at the moment. My nose is burning and won't stop sneezing, and it's just, I am in pain.
Wait, now,
Why
sorry,
are you waiting?
part two again of what is real and what's not. I just got a tweet from an account I've never seen before, and it's apparently like a modded community that is making a game slash like mod build of Friday the 13th called Friday the 13th, the game Resurrected. And so it'll actually like add new content and stuff. But they announced it and the date today, but then they're in their replies like pleading that it's not an April Fool's joke and it's real. But now I don't know whether to believe if it's real or not. Because there's so many layers to this.
John, is it real?
I don't know.
Is it cake or is it fake? Wait,
Well,
no. Is it cake or real?
is it cake or is it fake? There's no
That rhymes. That should be a thing.
that does kinda rhyme, but there's no real item. It is only cake or fake. New game show.
What would be the fake of a cake?
A fake
Be
cake.
like, it would advertise as a cheese
What?
can. No, your American thingies of cheese in a can?
Yeah.
That would
Easy
be into a
cheese.
cake, right? The can of it. Or it would be that, but it's secretly whipped cream, and then that's a fake. And that's the whole plot of the show.
I'm not tracking at all, but all right, yeah.
No, it makes sense. Okay, because it's cake or it's a fake, right?
Now,
No, follow along. Okay, so if string
speaking
cheese
of April
was
Fools,
the object. No, John, you're not following here.
oh, that reminds
If
me.
string cheese was the object, right? Then that
Well,
would
no,
mean
string
it's
cheese
cake.
is separate. That's easy
And then-
cheese you're thinking of. String cheese is cheese
I
that you
don't
peel into
know.
string.
You American,
You
stop
guys
eating
probably
cheese.
also have string cheese. You just don't like cheese.
I don't eat cheese.
Yeah. But
Anyways,
you know what you
does
do
it remind you? What do
you
I do?
run a streaming community, and every year on April Fools, you make an April Fools post. It's tradition.
I do that.
And every year, it's impossible to tell which people actually think it's real and which people don't, because some people definitely do fall for it, but then other people are trying to play into the bit, but then it's just an infinite loop.
Yeah, I feel like it's been I've been good at it. So in my first year of content, I did April Fools saying that I quit. I wonder, can I find it? Hold,
Probably.
hold.
If I look up
I
fools
don't.
in the server, surely
No, wait.
74
I want to
times.
read it from
Oh, do fools and then do old, and you just scroll down a
Majad.
little bit. That's right there.
Date, or I just search up the date it was made.
It was 2021.
During. No, not a Sunday.
It-
No, not. Wait.
2021.
What? 2021?
Yeah.
Well, I've been doing this for a while. 2022. Hold. October, July, June, May, April 1st. Okay. First message of this day. Okay.
You edited the message, by the way. So this isn't the raw original one.
This isn't the original one because no one got it and they all believed me at first. Hi at here. Please read the full message before jumping to a conclusion. After long consideration, I think I've come to the conclusion that it is best if I stop creating content / streaming. This experience has been super fun, but also draining as a senior student.
High
Why
school,
the hell
goddamn.
did I write that? I want to thank you guys for all the support and for following me. I hope you guys know that I am never going to give you up, never going to let you down, and never going to tell a lie and desert you.
And then this is the
I would
edit.
also like to add that I'm very disappointed that some of you guys did not notice it was a Rickroll. I'm going to keep this Discord up for a few more days. Have a good day, Fools. Thank you. And I got 10 Sages.
I'm one of them. 7
Yeah.
people celebrated.
What?
Miggy.
Why did they all?
Miggy was
why,
the
why are
first
people
one.
celebrating
Miggy was the
that I'm-
first one to
what
celebrate
the,
the
hell?
quit message.
Of course he is. Okay, 2022. It seems like I didn't do anything. Really? That's lame of me.
Huh.
At least not in the Discord. I do know, however, on Twitter, I got shuttle bus with this one, but I tweeted out a loading photo of like a tweet that doesn't load, so just like the loading screen, and I was like, "Happy 1 year heart," and then shuttle was like, "It won't load, but I'm happy for you," and that was really funny. Haha, here it is.
That is a classic.
And then, oh, he deleted the original one. And then someone said, why am I still waiting for the picture to load? You guys are so cute. He kinda cute. I like the fits a lot. Again, this is just a blank screen with no one in it.
I think my favorite part about this year is the people who 100% did fall for it are your friends / mods that would know if we were doing this.
Yeah, if you don't know, so the April Fool's joke this year is that I said I'm launching a new viewer SMP. And I'm saying it's a modded SMP, and this entire time I've been playing it on a server. It was to see if you guys would enjoy it, and now I'm making it into an actual viewer SMP. And the 2 people that are on the server, on our friend's server, they message me, and they're like, one was Natalie, the reoccurring topic, and she's like, your modded viewer SMP is an April Fool's joke, right? And then Whale messages.
See, at least she suspected it was an April Fool's joke, but like still wasn't sure, which is funny, but like it was on her mind. Whale, however.
Whale then went, out of interest, are you guys converting server to SMP or a different server? And then I went, Whale, please. Please, Whale, you're smart. Please. I'm just checking. And then he went, oh. So in case you guys didn't realize, it was an April Fool's joke. There's no viewer SMP.
She cannot stand playing on a server with you guys ever again. So.
No, I hate people.
But
I need a sneeze. Fill the noise.
Oh, that reminds me. Speaking about hating people, when you hate people, you punch them. And Mckenzie, you punched someone or something, or
I punched someone? What?
In the topics, you put punch.
Oh, I did write punch in the topics. That is right. You like New York, John.
I do like New York.
You want to live in New York, right?
Maybe not for my whole life, but it'd be cool as like a period of time if I was really rich.
Well, you don't want to live in New York as a woman because there are apparently random men going and punching women in the face in New York.
What the fuck?
There's been reports of just girls getting punched in the face. They'll just be like looking at their phone and a random person will go and punch them and then keep walking. There's been multiple reports of this.
Interesting.
And I want, you're a New York fan, so here, New York City punching. Is what arrest made in connection to women saying they were punched in the face in New York City 2 days ago. Oh my god, they made an arrest. Yay.
Nice. The
But
women
yes,
punchers have been apprehended.
unpunched. But yeah, there's been many reports of like
That's
7
so
people getting
weird.
punched, which is like a little terrifying, you know? You're just trying
I
to
mean,
live your life, get to work,
I
and you just
guess
get
it's sort of
punched?
terrifying, but when you think of the scale of New York City and how many people there are, 7 random people getting punched is like kind of normal.
That's normal? How many people are you punching on a daily basis?
How many people are in New York City a day? Approximately 3.1 million people in Manhattan during the workday. So 3.1
That's a
million
lot of
people
Is
in
that more
Manhattan
people than-
alone. Only a few getting punched is like pretty good at ratio.
Well, that's also recorded.
True, true. There are probably some people who got punched and were silent about it.
I mean, it is a very spooky thing.
It's very random.
I wanted to
right?
search up how many Canadians there were, but now I'm looking up how many Canadians died in World War II. How many Canadians?
How many
I'm
Canadians
using one
exist?
hand. It's very difficult.
How many
to
Canadians
type.
exist?
Are in Canada. 36 million. So like basically the same amount of people in Canada and New York.
Yeah. If you just like carry the tune like around the yeah.
Exactly.
100%.
Which brings me back to my next topic. Apple juicification? What? John?
Yes. So I saw a tweet on Twitter the other day about.
Oh my god, that brings me back to my other topic.
Well,
Screen sharing tweet?
we'll get there.
Oh, I know that topic.
Yeah.
No, I do know that topic.
But I saw a tweet the other day that was a
You saw a
thread
tweet.
about the Apple juicification of the world and the illusion of choice, right? And this person went to their store and decided to look at the ingredients of some of their juices, right?
Mm-hmm.
Pink dragon fruit and lychee juice. Guess what? It's made 70% of apple juice. Guava and lime juice. It is made up 66% by apple juice. Berry Set Go. 82% apple juice. Tropical Defense. 68% apple juice. Strawberry and cherry. 50% apple juice. Kiwi and cucumber. 62% apple juice. And I never realized it was this bad, but I remember a while ago I did learn that like a lot of like more expensive juices will actually be filled a lot with like cheap juices and like more expensive fruits, right? Will be filled up with something maybe like an apple juice. And then they can still say it's 100% juice, but then it's not 100% of that juice. It's just 100% juice. But they can save money by using a cheaper juice like apple juice. And how do you feel about that?
How much is orange juice and apple juice?
I think none.
Interesting. I like apple juice.
I do too.
Apple juice is good.
But if you were getting a non-apple juice, wouldn't you be a little upset that most of it is just apple juice? Think about that.
It's apple juice.
But
solid choice.
But sometimes tweets on Twitter are a little less innocent than this. And
oh no!
sometimes
Was this your transition? Oh god.
Sometimes tweets on Twitter involves Stardew Valley mods maybe that replace the horses with penises because that's funny.
So John decided to send me a tweet of a penis.
In Stardew Valley.
Yes, John just sent me a photo of a penis.
And here's the thing, I just sent it, to my friend who plays Stardew and like also, plays it modded.
If you don't know, I'm in school and I've been doing a lot of editing in a group setting. So one day I was editing my project with my friend,
Mm-hmm.
and I use a MacBook. When you have a MacBook, you use like three fingers on the trackpad and you can swipe through the windows. And
Mm-hmm.
one of my windows is a Discord because I'm just always logged into Discord.
Uh-huh.
But I didn't know that it was clicked on John's thing. So my laptop is hooked up to a TV in the room. And I'm trying to get back to the project
I
because
was wondering why you would just open Discord.
yeah, no, I was just trying to get back to my project file because I downloaded something from Google, which is another window.
Mm-hmm.
And I was trying to swipe to my Discord, but then I swiped. Sorry, I was trying to swipe to the project, but then I swiped to my Discord, and then there was the penis. Um,
Did they
my
laugh at
friend,
least?
they went, huh? They were very confused. They didn't notice it was a penis at first,
Uh-huh.
and they were like, "What is that?" And I went, "That's a penis." And they went, "Oh." And then I continued on with my day.
I do want to say though, I didn't end up making it into a meme, but you sent me a very meme format picture.
I did send my friend decided to take a photo of me thumbs upping beside the TV with the message. But you sent a GIF,
Well, yeah, I was
so
trying to
the
get
penis
I was
was
trying to get the
gone.
penis off the screen because I didn't understand the gravity of the situation, and I thought you were in front of like your whole class, like teacher and all, with
That'd be
just
funny if I was in
penis.
front of my teacher with a penis on my
So I
screen. That'd be
immediately started sending gifs
crazy.
to try to push it away. But if I just
I
green
mean, it
screen that,
worked.
if someone who has editing skills, but I won't be sharing the photo, so this won't happen. But if you just made the TV
It's not
a
like
green
I'm
screen,
in a school for
every time I
editing
ask you
and
to edit
like
something or ask you to teach me editing,
yeah,
you just say
but
you're
you
busy.
okay, first of all, you've asked me how to teach you editing once, and that was like a year ago,
I
and Miggy
I
was supposed to teach you this time.
I said it kind of recently
Second of
with Miggy,
all,
and you said, "But I go to school for editing," and I said, "But you're way too busy," and you said, "Yeah, that's true."
I am busy. I have like 3 finals due.
See,
I need to sneeze again. Do I sound like I'm having an allergic reaction?
you sound kind of sick-ish, and you're
I'm
quieter
not
than usual.
sick. I'm not sick. I'm just sneezy. Hold. Everyone
I feel like that's what
hold
a
for a
sick person would
second.
say is that they're not sick. But okay. Maybe she's just coping. But what's up, guys? How you doing? You doing good? That's good. Right now, going on is the iHeart iHeartRadio Music Awards. They're happening right now, actually, as I'm speaking this. But I'm not watching them. But maybe we can discuss some of the winners and such. I don't know how long Mckenzie's gonna be, but
I would like to clarify that you never sent a photo of your penis. It was a Stardew Mod penis.
I did.
I know. I was sneezing and I was thinking and I was like, let me just
Well, that's
clarify
why I
really
kept trying to say
quickly.
it's a Stardew mod, and then you kept going, John sent me a
Yeah.
penis, and I was like,
Well,
I don't like the phrasing of that.
I was hoping that you would like phrase it better.
Well, I was like, I said I sent a Stardew Valley mod, which changes the horse into, and then you cut me off and you went, John sent me a penis.
Yeah, that's funnier.
Anyways, you know what's not funny? You know what's serious business? The Artist of the Year award, which Taylor
No,
Swift
no,
won.
no, 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 no. I hate Taylor Swift and I hate Taylor Swift fans. They're so dumb and stupid and dumb and they're stupid and they're dumb and they're dumb and they're stupid. Do you understand how stupid and dumb Taylor Swift fans were this week? They're so dumb and stupid and I think everything revolves around them. They're so stupid and dumb. So, Billie Eilish, my queen, she posted that she was in an interview, right?
Uh huh.
And she was talking about how in the music industry there's like this like I want to get the right words because I don't want to like misquote her, but basically you get a lot of vinyls and a lot of vinyls are released.
Mm-hmm.
Um so people, sorry, I'm trying to find this really quickly. So people were like, "Oh, I'm so sorry, I hit the mic." She's saying this shit, but then she's doing it, right?
Uh huh.
And people were like annoyed. I don't think I'm doing a really good job with explaining this.
Do you need me to
Wait,
explain it?
Billie Eilish variants? Why is that? Oh, here we go. No, this is just her rebuttal back. Ugh, this life is so hard. Oh, here. Billie Eilish says men don't fit. Oh, wait, no, that's not what it is. Oh, okay. Billie Eilish on her recycled vinyl variants. We live in this day, quote, we live in this day and age where for some reason it's very important to some artists to make all sorts of different vinyls and packaging. Dot dot dot. Which ups the sales and ups the numbers and gets them more money and gets them more dot dot dot. End quote. Start quote. I can't even express to you how wasteful it is. It is right in front of our faces and people are just getting away with it left and right. And I find it really frustrating as somebody who really goes out of their way to be sustainable and do their best that I can and try to involve everybody in my team in being sustainable. And then it's some of the biggest artists in the world making fucking 40 different vinyl packages that have a different unique thing just to get you to keep buying more. It's so wasteful and it's it's IRRITATING. I know the word, I just can't
Irritating.
say it. Irritating to me that we're still at a point where you care that much about your numbers and you can care that much about making money. And it's all your favorite artists doing that shit. And when that happened, people were like, "Ah, Billie Eilish is talking about Taylor Swift." And then people were like showing, like pulling up her vinyls and being like, "You can't speak. Like, look at this." And people were just like, mostly just being like, she just like people were agreeing with her, but mostly Taylor Swift fans were like, at Taylor Swift, at Ariana Grande, at Olivia Rodrigo. I don't know if I missed any, but those three are the ones that come to mind right now. She's completely correct, but also being a hypocrite. Um, the guts to drag Taylor dot dot dot. But she should have just added Taylor. Delete please or Swifty's gonna clock her. But it basically was like people being like, why is she attacking Taylor Swift? What the fuck? So then Billie posted on her story a few days ago. Okay, so it'd be awesome if people would stop putting words in my mouth and actually read what I said in the Billboard article. I wasn't singling anyone out. These are my industry-wide systematic issues. And when it comes to variants, so many artists release them, including me, all in caps, me with an exclamation mark. That's important. Keep that in mind. Which I clearly see in the article. The climate crisis is now and all it's about all of us being part of the problem and trying to do better. Sheesh. But she wrote the capital me with an exclamation mark. And you're a Taylor Swift fan, John.
Yes.
You know what that means?
Yes.
She's obviously slandering Taylor because she has a song that has capital me with an exclamation mark.
So here's the thing. There's two things. One, I think your hate for Taylor made you not see it, and then two, you not liking Taylor, not being like, it, in the jokes.
Are you
also doesn't help.
defending her?
No, what I'm saying is 99.9% of those people are being ironic because the song "Me" sucks ass and everyone hates it.
The song "Me" does suck ass, but there are some people being dead ass.
And a lot of the people also like aren't Taylor stans and are just chronically online Twitter stans that want to see fights. There are some people who are being serious who you can call annoying, but like the majority of that, like in the tweet that you sent as the example, they said like the me shade is so obvious.
Oh my god, Reputation, according to the album, is Reputation.
They said the me shade is so obvious. Taylor's best lead single, Catching Strays, like that's like clearly ironic.
That one is clearly ironic, but like the other ones, just leave Billie alone.
I think most of it's just jokes, but
I need to sneeze.
During the first set of it, people definitely weren't joking because it does seem like she's shading Taylor, but it's not that she was shading Taylor. It's just that Taylor's like the biggest artist in the world. So when people think of an artist doing something, they think of Taylor Swift because she has the most eyes on her. And then people said that she was shading her. But the me thing is, as far as I can tell and I've seen, mostly a joke. But yeah.
Just like you. Sorry, that was mean. I'm sorry. I didn't mean
Damn,
it.
my bad.
I'm sorry to call you a joke.
My bad, bro.
But yes, Taylor Swift annoying. Not even she's annoying. The fans are. Whoa. John, your tea is ready.
That's me crying.
Live in studio.
Speaking about musical artists, and I realized
I
really
went to a concert.
that's not even what I was going to talk about. But yes, I was going to. Well, I was going to talk about something first that transitions perfectly into your concert.
Okay, let me talk about the thing first.
I was tasked with listening to Olivia Rodrigo's deluxe songs and ranking them.
Yes.
And I didn't do it.
What?
April
I
Fools!
Oh,
I did it.
I got
it.
You
Yeah.
do that. Yeah.
So
that sounded like the ending of one of her songs.
I have the official
Sinatra
100% fact accurate Guts Spilled
Guts
deluxe tracks ranking.
Awful album art rankings.
Should I go
What are they?
best to worst or worst to best? I'll go best to worst. The best one out of them all is clearly Obsessed. It is a pop banger. Her performance on her tour of it, which we will get to later, is fire. And yeah, it's just a great song. Would you agree with that? Or do you go over your ranking
agree. Too? That is my favorite song.
Now,
overall,
my second favorite song, I don't
please.
I don't know how people feel about the songs on the album, so I don't know if this is like controversial or if this list is gonna be very like.
Let's do it at 1, 2, 3, and they'll say it. Okay.
Okay.
1, 2, 3.
Scared of My Guitar.
Oh. This is a change.
My second favorite song is Scared of My Guitar. I think it's a pretty
song is So American.
I think it's a pretty cool song. I'll address So American soon. In a second.
Why do you like Scared of My Guitar?
I think see I wanna if I mute and then play, there we go. I think it's a nice little guitar song, and the concept of it is like kind of interesting, where she's saying like
she doesn't want to pick up her guitar because when she picks up her
she's
guitar, like, it'll become true what she's feeling and what she's doing.
She's basically like pretending she's in love, but every time she like makes music and like sings, she like is honest, and she thinks that, you know, if she makes a song about whoever this mystery man is, or maybe it's not even real, maybe it's just a concept, that she will finally realize and admit that she isn't in love, and then they'll have to like break up and stuff. That's an interesting concept, but I also think it's just a nice little guitar song. She's got some decent vocals on it.
Yeah. Mine is So American. So American is Olivia Rodrigo's only love song.
Yes, that is one of my main gripes with it.
I like it. I have a boyfriend and it reminds me of him.
On to the next favorite song. Number 3.
Number 3. 3, 2, wait, I don't know what mine is. Oh, I do know what mine is. Never mind. 3, 2, 1. Stranger.
Whoa. It matched.
I like Stranger. Wait, let me listen to it.
I think Stranger's a pretty decent rig. You know, I'm not saying she copied Chelsea Cutler or anything, but you know, some of the lyrics are kind of similar. I like the chorus.
The chorus is very catchy.
I don't remember the chorus. How does the chorus go? Which part's the chorus? You're just a stranger I know everything about.
No, it's like
I cried a million rivers for you.
'Cause I was half myself without you. Now I feel so complete. And I can't even remember what made me lose all that sleep.
Oh, yeah.
I got a million rivers for you, but that's over now. You're just a stranger I know everything about.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Yes.
Ooh.
Sung exactly like that.
Yeah. I'm Olivia Rodrigo.
I think this one's decent. It's nothing like too crazy. It's nothing too bad. I'll toss it on every now and then. I'll give it a listen.
Number 4. 3,
2, 1. So
Scared
American.
So ours is
So we
Switch.
just swapped.
Switch.
So American is a good song and
So
like
American,
poppy
so
song,
happy, and
but
so pop. She's in love.
So American is a song about her being American and being in love with someone who's not American, and they're like, "You're so American. I'm American and I'm single and I'm not in love, so I can't relate to it at all." And
I can
so
relate, but I'm not
you're not
American. And
American.
if my boyfriend said I was so American, I would take that as an insult.
Ex-
But if it's so Canadian, I'll be like double double, eh? If
um,
anything, he's so American.
but yeah, it's the same reason I, don't like Leve. That's I almost said Laufey.
Leve's songs
Is
are
I just
literally
can't relate to it because I unfortunately am in love with someone who is not in love with me and am patiently waiting. Dua Lipa, if you become single,
no. Leve songs are sad. What do you
please
mean? She's
let
a
me.
song about falling behind.
Every time I think of Leve, I think of Noah singing "Don't You Know This Out" because he
Is
does it
how
to annoy me.
I get
Anytime I'm doing something that annoys him, he just starts
no
singing
one
it because he knows I
else
hate it.
around. You and I.
Um,
I don't know how it goes.
but
That's like the one love song. Actually, her new album's all love songs, but her
yeah,
old
I
album,
was
she
gonna
was
say.
depressed. You might like those.
Um,
Everything I know about love, I know it says that she knows a lot about love, but like low key, she know nothing about love because she falling behind and like you know.
but yeah, that would
And
be
then
my
the
ranking. It's like
last
a decent
song
song.
is "Girl I've Always Been."
That song just sucks ass. No,
That
I didn't
song
even.
is shit.
That's the only
It's like
one.
a yeehaw partner.
That's the
She's
only
Lucy
one on the
Gray.
album that I don't have liked.
I no, I don't
It's
like
not
it.
in my liked
It's
songs. I actively will not listen to that. I just didn't like
yeah.
it.
It starts like 6 5 6 7 8. What the hell? Baby doll, you have changed. That's the thing you always say.
She does that voice
Curse
too.
my name. Trash my
Sounds
yeah,
exactly like that.
exactly. I know I'm basically Olivia Rodrigo.
But
I was at her concert because I am her.
oh my God, you were at her concert. That reminds me, how was the concert? Because
Yes,
welcome to life.
the
Having a
concert
podcast
segment.
with one of your best friends is we still like talk a similar, like the same amount, but now there's like a coin flip of if I ask her something, like I said, "Oh, did you bring your vlog camera to the concert?" Instead of getting a response now, I get, "We'll talk about it on the podcast."
We'll talk about it on the pod.
So
So I saw Olivia Rodrigo in concert. It she a big artist, so it's a
yep.
big stadium. I'm not used to big stadiums. I think the last time I went to the stadium, I saw One Direction. So
Oh
it's
wow,
been a
all your
few
artists are
years.
so niche
I
and
know
small, and oh
I'm
my
so
God,
like
you were like
indie
day
and
one
like
in
so
indie and so
quirky.
different.
But yeah, so I am used to going to the concert venue like 3, 6, 2 hours before to get a good spot. You know, sit in line. It's general admission, but this time I had seats. So
Mm,
I left like an hour before the doors open. And
mm.
that felt weird. I
Because
need
you
to
don't have to rush.
sneeze.
You're guaranteed your spot. Bless you.
Exactly. Um so I
Unlike when you get GA, but it still ends up being seated.
yeah, that pissed me off. Sabrina Carpenter, I got beef with you, although you do look fancy in your Skims ad. Anywho,
I would just wait. Side note about that Skims ad, because this is the only time I'm going to be able to talk about it. I would just like to say that thank you, Barry Keegan, for giving all mid-med out there hope. I don't know how you did it, bro, but like I feel
bro,
inspired.
him?
What
Her?
about him? That's
With
what I'm.
him?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, bro.
How?
That's what I'm saying, bro. He's inspired us. If you are
Anywho,
a
back to
mid-white
Olivia.
man, apparently you can get anything. So Dua Lipa again, second time. If you're listening,
In one podcast.
just give me a shot.
So if you guys also not know a little bit of context is I want to get into concert photography. I like taking photos with my phone, but
Oh,
like
I didn't know that.
I am in school. Oh, did I tell you that? Oh shit, my
No,
bad.
you've never told me that.
I am in school for photography and other visual communication stuff. And I wanted to do concert photography, but like
Oh,
to do concert photography, you gotta get like a photo pass, and there's
oh,
just
by
like a
the way,
bunch of like legal stuff. So why not do it illegally? What?
small like side note, I could ask him, but basically one of my brother's roommates right now, he's moving out in like a year. But he's really chill, he's really cool. His name's Jesse. He does like professional photography.
Uh huh.
And he also travels to Canada a lot to do photography. So like maybe he's got connections. I can ask him
Bet.
if you want me to ask. Like
Bet.
actually
Sure.
we
Why
can talk about
not?
that off. Yeah.
Why not? I love talking to people.
Oh, also I might be coming to Canada in the
Huh?
summer
Why?
because apparently,
Why are you coming here?
so,
Don't come here.
what?
We don't want
What?
you here.
Oh,
Get out of here. Get out of
damn.
Canada. Leave.
Oh,
I'm sorry. Continue.
my bad. Nah, it's cool. You're saying I'm a joke of a person. You don't want me to come to Canada. No, it's cool. That's cool. We can just stop doing the podcast. You know, it was like an April Fool's joke at the start, but like we can just
I
stop.
was so
I can.
excited.
Joe Rogan did email me like I can go.
Why are you still here? I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
This is just a hate Jonathan episode apparently.
Well, why are you coming to Canada?
Because randomly my brother's roommate slash ex girlfriend said
Oh.
that my brother, and Jesse might go to Canada over the summer. She was like, "Are you gonna be mad if we go to Canada and like we don't and like you don't go?" And then I was like, "I mean, I wouldn't be mad, but like, I mean, if I can go, like I'll go." And she was like, "Okay, yeah, we'll figure out the time and you can go." So yeah, I don't even know which part.
I know. I was gonna say, are you even going to my
Like
part?
I don't even know where, but
Let me know. Let me know.
I got you.
What were we talking about?
Uh,
Oh, so yeah, I
concert
wanted to
photography.
get into concert photography, and like you need a photo pass normally, but a lot of people are like, just do it illegally and just get a point and shoot camera. And I have a point and shoot camera, and that's my vlog camera.
Uh-huh.
And I wanted to bring my vlog camera into the stadium because, like, I want to take nice photos. I don't have very close seats, so taking photo like the zoom would be nice, but I don't have a detachable lens, so it should be okay for it to come in. And I like was researching it. I asked my sister to research it, and she was like, even I read this. It was like, call the place before your event. So I called them, and it's like an hour before, and this is big. I don't like calling people. It took me 6 months to call my doctor. I like mentally prepared. I wrote out exactly what I was gonna write, and I'm calling, and I'm calling, and then they're like, "Hello, we are closed."
Wait, it's gonna be like the SpongeBob episode where he's just told to remember like it was like fine dining and breathing or something, and then they're like, "Oh, what's your name?" And then his head is like, my name," and it's like on fire. They're gonna be like, "Hey, how are you?" And you're like looking at your script that you wrote, and you're like, how am I?
I didn't write that one down. So yeah, I call, and they're like, "We are closed on Saturdays and Sundays. Please call back on a weekday." And then it's like, press 1 if you need this. Press 2 if you need this. So I press the number, and they're like, "We are closed." And then it hangs up. And it's like, your event is open. Your venue's open. There's a concert happening.
There's a
But
concert
you're
that
closed.
night.
And then I send an email just in hopes that maybe someone checks it. But just for safety, because it is a very expensive camera, I didn't want to bring it and risk it, so I just left it at home, right?
Mhm.
And I what's it called? I get to the venue, and it is a shit show. There's in the actual like I went in to the building because they had like a different gates you can go in, and like some of the gates were outside, some of the gates were inside. So I
Mhm.
went to like when I went to this like area, I was right there, and this was packed because this is where the box office is too. So there's
Oh.
a box office line, there's a ticket line, there's
Oh
people just
God.
trying to leave because this is just like a connection path as well. So there is just a bunch of us, and you can't really move. And we like very slowly like get outside, and
Mhm.
we're like looking around. There's like a merch line that has shitty merch. There's people lined
Damn,
up,
not a fan.
and we're just kind of
Did you
like,
go to the merch bus?
no.
There's like a personalization bus for those of you who don't know, where you could like make custom merch or some shit.
I wanted to do a lot. Like I wanted to do the merch, and I wanted like I don't know. I didn't do as much because the person that I was with, they kind of just wanted to get inside,
Uh huh.
and like I wasn't planning to be with them. I accidentally found them on the bus. So I was like, I'm going to the concert with you. Why are you here? And then, yeah.
Mhm.
Then, so we got outside. It's all, oh, I'm so sorry. I hit the mic. We got outside and there's this long ass line and you have no idea where the line ends. It's just swirling everywhere and it's like, what the fuck? And then there's people trying to take photos and there's people trying to like take more photos and there's people waiting for a billboard to change for the photo. And it's just like, what is happening? And then this is like, it's like 6:40. Doors were supposed to open at 6:30. They open the doors and chaos happens because like I said, I'm outside right now, and they don't have like they just have a formed line and
Mhm.
no like barricade. So right when the doors open, everyone starts cheering, and everyone just destroys the line and rushes
Oh
to the
god.
door. And like this is like just people just pushing to get in.
Mhm.
And it's like not even that big of it. Like general admission, I get if you're pushing it in, like trying to
Yeah,
get
I
in,
think
but
it's a
like
race of people trying to get barricade.
general admission already, like that's a different area.
Oh,
There's people
really?
that had seated stuff.
What the fuck?
So it's like, why the fuck are you trying to get in so quickly?
For barricade
Like
though,
the
side note, I hate the bitches that be. I said that almost like I was talking specifically about women. That was non-gendered. People are bitches.
whoa.
I don't know why I randomly got that vibe from myself, but um, I hate the people that like they get like 10 fucking concert tickets to go like 10 nights in a row, and then they get barricade every single night because like respectfully, like I get
That's
it.
me with Billy. I'm
Like I
spending a
like I
grand
get
on
it,
Billy. No,
but at
I'm
the
not.
same
But I want
time,
to.
it's like you've already seen it barricade, and it's like, okay, maybe if you want to do it like 2 or 3 times, it's like, all right, yeah. But by the seventh time, like you're just taking away someone else's opportunity to experience it for the
Yeah,
first time.
like I want to be in the pit, but like be in the back of the pit after a bit.
Mm-hmm.
Plus, the back of the pit, like you're still close, you can still see,
Mm-hmm.
and like you have more space to dance and move. Although I've never been in the back of the pit, I've
It's
always been the front.
it's
So I
not
thought that
it's
was good.
not people shoving against the barricade, or in Harry Styles' New York examples, people pissing and shitting
Pissed,
themselves,
yes, yes. A lot of people
so that they
pissing
didn't
for
have to go to the
so they can
bathroom.
get closer to the artist, which makes them smell.
Yeah. Anyways,
Yeah.
your concert
So
experience.
yeah, everyone was rushing to try to get in, and the security guard comes in. He's like some people got to sneak in, but the security comes and he's like, "Get in line. The line's back there." I
Mm-hmm.
mean, my friend did not get into there, and we're like, and it's like cold out, so we're like, okay, let's just try to go back inside. So we go back to where we originally were,
Mm-hmm.
and this shit is not moving. We are all like sardines in a little package, and we get up to like the so how it works is like a zigzag line for security.
Mm-hmm.
So we're at like the base of the zigzag line, but not the start. The start is on the other side of the entire building.
Oh damn.
And this
Okay.
is a pretty long hallway. So we're just kind of there and we're sitting there and nothing's really moving. We get to scoot up a little bit. We turn the corner of the barrier where people are walking that got through.
Mm-hmm.
So we're just watching people really happy because they're about to go through security. And while everyone else is just waiting.
Damn.
And like we're just like scooting away and then
Your
we
voice,
turn
by
the
the way, is
I know
fading
my
away
voice
as
is
you're
going.
telling the story.
I don't know what's happening. Um so yeah, we're like scooting. We kind of like turn like the corner that they have. I don't know how to like like
Describe it.
say it,
Mm-hmm.
describe it. Yeah, it's like a corner.
Yeah, the thing is, like, I can't
Very
even help you out here
descriptive.
because I have zero idea what it looks like. So
Okay,
we're all just running off what.
there is a wall. This is like a hallway, right? Visualize a
Okay.
hallway.
Okay.
Okay.
Is the
Then
is the Olivia concert in the back rooms? What the fuck is going on?
there's a hall. Okay, the whole build. It's like a plus sign in the building that I'm
Okay.
in. So I'm on one side. So like, fuck. How do I explain this without drawing it? Okay, so let's look at a normal plus sign, right? The
Okay.
middle part of the plus sign.
Yep.
That's the left side is where I originally entered from,
Okay.
but then I was like, I wanted to go outside. So I wanted like okay. Anyways, and then the opposite side, the right side
So
of the middle plus
right
sign
side of the plus.
is the entrance to the um into the concert.
Is the
And
concert in the middle of the plus or
no,
separately
the
off the
concert
right side?
is not even in the plus.
Okay.
I need a sneeze break.
Yo, this podcast is brought to you by
Okay, so we're back. So the right side of the plus sign is how you get it, and that's where I'm trying to get, right? To get, okay. I am at the bottom of the plus sign.
Okay, you're at the bottom.
To get, and I am looking at all the people walking in, and they're walking towards me. And to get into this little column to get through security, you have to be at the top of the plus sign.
So you have to go all the way to the top of the plus sign,
I have
then
to go
come
all the way
back
to the
down.
top. Exactly. Yes. And this is again a zigzag. So you go down, then you go up, and then you're in security, and then you go in.
Okay.
So I am at the where the people turn in. You know,
yeah.
like
So the people are
security.
turning to go into security right now and cheering.
Exactly, yes.
But you're at basically the end.
I'm at the end, but nothing is moving because people keep butting and stuff.
Uh-huh.
So then I finally get into like I'm slowly going up now, right? So I'm like at the end still, but like 2 extra steps.
Uh-huh.
And then where I just was, the security guard decides, you know what, we'll let some people in. And then they open up the rope and they let some people in.
What the fuck?
And then we're like pissed because we were like, oh, we were just there. What the hell? So then everyone starts scooting back over there, but then he ends it and he closes it off. But people where I were pissed because we were. Oh, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. That was really bad. I did not mean. I'm sorry.
This is the most scuffed story in the universe. We have spent 25 minutes describing a plus sign zigzag line, and you just punched the fuck out of your mic.
I'm angry. Okay, I'm giving off the anger that people felt. Okay. So then. Wait, okay. So the scary guard lets people in, and then people are like pissed off. They're like, "What the fuck? We were just there, and now they're letting people in." So someone decides these are like metal fences, right? That you can like that they're just there for then, and you can get rid of them later.
So
someone decides, let me just take that off, and they
like
just
a security guard or just like a normal person?
No.
Oh, okay.
Just a teenager. So now there's a small sliver in the fence that everyone is filing through.
Oh God.
Right. Me and my friend are right there,
wait,
so we're
is
like,
that to get
okay, let's
to
get through.
security, or does that bypass security?
No, to security.
Okay.
So, me and my friend, you know, we walk a little bit and then we get through. So we've gone through this little. We went through the fence and we did not follow the correct direction. Yeah. And then the security guard, then like 2 people after us was like, "What the fuck?" And then they went and they closed it off again. So we just made it in like the nick of time. Are you following?
Yeah, sorry, my brother responded to me about.
Okay.
Yeah.
So we just make it through. We
just
go
barely
through
get
security.
Through. Seal's behind you.
Yeah, Seal's behind me. We get through security. They don't check my bag, but apparently if you set off the metal detector, that's when they check your bag.
So if you had the camera.
So if I could have brought the camera, they didn't check, then I could have brought it.
But the camera might have put off the metal detector.
They would have taken off the metal detector.
So then they would have checked.
Okay.
But then.
But then,
so here's my gripe with the, and I mean, I guess it's also your gripe with the camera policy is it says it says no professional cameras, but it's like at what level of a camera is it professional versus personal? Because like your camera's so small enough to be personal, but
my camera
it's like
is the size
technically
of my palm.
Ish a professional one, I guess. Like some professionals use it, but it's like it's so confusing. Anyway, so you could have brought it, but you didn't.
I hypothetically could have brought it, but like it would have. Like, might have taken. It doesn't matter. Anyways, we then go into the arena. We find our seats. We sit down, and then the concert begins. The opener goes on. We do a little dance. HOTTOGO.
Did you know the opener, by the way?
I knew 2 songs.
Okay.
I knew the Hot to Go, which is the dance, which is HOT. You like do the letters, and then I know a song that she has that's about like getting eaten out in the front of her car. I don't really know. That's just how the song lyrics go.
I think
really funny.
I think I saw a video of that because a bunch of people like put on their cell phone lights during that song.
Yeah, everyone puts their little 11-year-olds are like waving their cell phone back and forth while the girl sings about getting eaten out, and I'm like, this is kind of weird. Anyways, I'm gonna see her at a music festival again, so I'll know the dance.
Nice,
So,
nice.
um,
The dance to the dance song or
no,
the dance to being eaten out?
HOTT. Oh no, not the dance. I don't.
Okay.
There's no dance to getting eaten.
Okay.
Okay. Anywho,
I'm just trying to figure it out because that's the last song we talked about, so I was getting a little
yes,
confused.
yeah, no, the HOTTOGO song. And then the opener left,
Okay.
and then the opener, like, what? Yeah, they left, and then there were normally Olivia has like these like candles that melt, and it's kind of like a. Sorry, my brain isn't working. I think the fumes of my nose is getting to it. Um, so that she has a countdown with candles, and the candles melt, and then the whole like curtain burns, and then she appears.
Okay.
But then they just put the candles on, and everyone's like, "Oh my god, it's just counting down," and then it just jumps to the ending of it,
What the fuck?
and then she just comes on stage, and her intro goes, and I'm like, "Okay, sick. The concert's starting straight away like that. Like I'm not complaining. Like I get to watch it faster. Like I get
Uh-huh.
to like leave faster. I get to go home faster." Like I get to experience it. I don't have to wait. So I was like, yippee! So I get my little phone out, and I'm like, I've not watched this is the one thing I skipped. Is I skipped the intro into the concert.
So you've seen like some clips of like
I
some of
knew
the
the
other songs and stuff.
countdown, and that's it. I basically have watched the entire concert because of TikTok,
Mm-hmm.
but like I'm like excited for this, right? So I get my phone and I'm recording it, and she's about to come on stage. Her hand comes up to knock on the door. That's how it starts because she gets with a bad idea, right? It's like knock, 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 and then she
Okay.
comes on stage. So I have my phone out. She's about to go on stage, and bloop, your iPhone is out of storage. And I'm like, huh? What do you mean? And it's like, what? So first song, I am scrolling on my phone, deleting anything I can. I deleted my cat and soup game, and I made me lose all my cats, and I'm so sad. That was a 2 GB game. Insane.
Now,
I learned I had a video of an interview I did that was 20 minutes long. That was also 2 GB, and I went, "Oop, that would probably be important to delete because I don't need it anymore."
I would just like to give the viewers context. This happens at almost every single concert that Mckenzie goes to.
No.
Like, even when I went to Canada and went to a concert with her,
That was like the
she
second
was
time it
she
happened
was
to
super
me.
excited to record a specific song that was late into the show, and then she ran
It
out
was
of
the
storage.
last song. Me and John went to see Alexander 23. It was his last song on his set. I was so excited to listen to I Don't Know You Yet. It's a good song. Wait, was I think so. Yeah.
Yeah.
I was so excited because I'm like, I like this song a lot, and I'm like ready to record it. Storage out, and I'm like, shit. So I go to Snapchat. So now I have like a 5-second video of the song on Snapchat. That's all I got from that part.
But yeah, it seems to come up more often than usual because it's like, do you ever try to do anything on your phone in your regular life and it's like you're out of storage, or no? Is it only concerts that this ever happens?
No, it's only concerts. But like to be fair, it do be a lengthy. Like I record a lot of songs. I
Yeah.
like songs. I do have the issue of like enjoying the moment. Like I had this issue with the song Obsessed because that's one of my favorite songs, and it's like I want to sing along, but I
Mm-hmm.
also want to record the song so I can look back on it. But then if I'm in singing along, and then I'm gonna just hear my voice in the
Uh-huh.
entire recording, and that'll be awful. But then if I'm enjoying the moment, also the song is an upbeat song, so I'm jumping around, so the footage is just my phone shaking, and I'm not really getting anything. So I'm like, do I listen to the song and just enjoy it, or do I like record and focus on recording, or do I try to like it was just
My I used to have that issue too, but then I realized that like I have
yeah,
videos.
you go to popular ones. You're New
Well,
York.
not even just that. I am in a lot of YouTube videos that they just upload from the concert, but I realized that I have recordings from like every concert that I've been to, and I very, very rarely rewatch them, just like personally, Um, so then I was like, why am I recording all this? So then now,
I rewatch my Billie Eilish
now
videos
I
so
I
often.
only really record like certain parts of songs that I really really like. And then like for the rest of the song, I'll just be enjoying the moment in person. Or if I know like someone else likes it, or if like they ask for videos, like when I saw Fred again, like Jade really wanted videos, so I took a bunch of videos. But like I didn't sacrifice enjoying it. There's a lot of the videos where my camera's just flying around because I'm jumping up and down because like I did not focus on good camera work.
And then yeah, that's basically my entire Olivia Rodrigo experience. Extravaganza. Nothing really
What's
crazy else happened.
as I ask with everything that anyone does on this
I've seen the
podcast.
big three.
Well, first of all, what is the worst part, middlest part, and best part for you? Really quick. I mean, it doesn't have to be
The
quick,
worst
but
part was all the teenagers. There was
okay.
a lot of children and teenagers and children. They're reminding me of weekend chatters, and I just want to like pow, pow. That's me making punching noises.
I thought you were
They're
eating them.
just no, I
Pow,
was
pow,
punching them.
pow.
The middlest part was probably just like the energy. I'm a type of person that bounces off of other people.
uh,
My energy really depends on like the crystals that like surround
right,
me.
right, right. The chi and the energy that's
Exactly.
flowing around
So
you.
like the energy just wasn't there that night. Like we went with
You sound
someone
like a
that was
stoner right now. Like,
we went with
I just I just wasn't feeling the energy, man. Like, no one was fucking vibing, bro.
yeah, the one person was sick. So they were just sitting. I swear to God, if I'm sick because of it, I know I'm sick because of the allergies. I can feel
Wait,
it in
you're
my
sick? I
throat
thought
that
you said
it's
you
it.
weren't sick.
No, I know I'm like I'm struggling because of allergies right
Okay.
now. Because it all happened after I looked at a strawberry, and my throat's now a little scratchy too. Um, but yeah, they were sick, so they were just gonna sit in there the entire time, and then the
Uh,
other two, they were enjoying it, they were having fun. So like I was trying to bounce off their energy. But for like example, Olivia Rodrigo basically like for one of her songs, "Obsessed," she like kind of flops on the ground a little bit like a fish. She kind of like goes
she does
one
hot
way
girl
and then
shit.
she does hot girl shit. She does like a little bit like an air hump thingamajiggy. Anywho, I went with Natalie. So in the clip, it is just her
That's
hollering.
that's my favorite video.
She is just
You
screaming
are
at the
you are just recording it, and then all you hear is whoa.
yeah, exactly. That was her.
like the most hyped person in the universe.
Headphone warning.
I tried backing up a little bit.
But that was just her apparently at her tamest. Um, and it's really funny because she was there with her girlfriend.
I think if her girlfriend wasn't there, barks were gonna.
Yeah, yeah, maybe. But love Natalie. But like, would have loved if I could have watched that back and to be able to hear
No,
the performance.
again, I think I said this before. Oh, I never got her to show it. I don't know if you've ever seen the video. You might have, but one time she was showing me. I'm pretty sure it's videos of her. But it was at like a Camila concert or something, and she's just like screaming the lyrics. Like when you look back, it is just like
especially at her prime
screaming.
Camila
Yeah.
Cabello. Yeah, yeah,
So
no.
I feel like if you go to a concert with Natalie and she knows the artist, you just gotta be
we're gonna have a
prepped for
bang.
that.
Hold. Did you hear the bang?
Yeah, no, we actually heard it.
My tissue box fell. Hold.
Holding. So, Mackenzie, I think you can still hear me because you have wireless headphones. Here's the thing. We are at 58 minutes.
You think I'm moving?
We're at 58 minutes, however. I also have decently lengthy story time. Should I save it for next time or just do it now?
How lengthy is a lengthy story?
I don't know how lengthy it is.
I don't think anything's
just...
gonna happen next week, so I feel like we should keep it. Oh,
okay.
Is it the movie?
It is all of it. It is the whole shebang.
That's a long one. We'll keep it for next.
Okay, next week you guys will hear about my brother's surprise birthday
a little,
party.
Yeah, a little teaser, a little like.
I went to the movies. I did go-karting. and other activities. I got some pickups
Cocaine.
from the mall.
He denied the cocaine.
Allegedly.
But yes, I have seen the big three now officially. I have seen Olivia Rodrigo, Sabrina Carpenter,
And the
and
Lord and Savior.
Joshua Bassett. Amen.
And how would you not only rank the big three, but then where does Olivia sort of fall into your overall concert rating? You don't have to rank every concert, but is she like
Billie Eilish
upper
is number
50?
one.
Is she like lower?
I like I like Olivia Rodrigo,
Well,
but
first,
like
first the big three.
the big three. Okay, so Sabrina Carpenter, Joshua Bassett, Olivia Rodrigo. I've seen Joshua Bassett twice. Olivia and Sabrina, they have a lot more dancing, a lot more routine.
Uh huh.
Joshua Bassett kind of just jump up and down kind of vibe. Um, Sabrina was kind of a mess because I got general admission, but I was seated and like I like could I would like I like being in the pit and
Hmm.
like I like that energy and being
Again, you
around the
bounce off like
people.
people's energy. So when
Exactly.
everyone
So
is
I'm
just like
like,
having fun, they're around strangers, so they don't care what people care like think about them. They're just enjoying the music,
yeah. And like
dancing, having fun.
then Island there's no pit and it's it's
Uh
chair,
huh.
like and it's
So
whoever
everyone's
can get
kind of
to a
like
chair first. Like it's
it's
just
whoever can get to a chair
stupid.
first, so you're further back than you would have been, and then everyone's sort of like weirdly evenly spaced out.
Yeah,
And
and
there's
then
just I
like
feel like there's just like an awkward energy there.
exactly. So like that was like a whole mess in itself.
Hmm.
And I also didn't know like two songs. So like technically in my head, I feel like it's Joshua Bassett, Olivia Rodrigo, then Sabrina Carpenter. But I've also just seen Joshua Bassett's set twice, and it was
Uh
his
huh.
first time on like in a tour, so I feel like that was kind of fun.
Hmm.
I also the second time I went alone, and like I like having a concert buddy, but sometimes just like alone, I don't really care what anyone's singing, so I'm just like jumping around and like
Hmm.
not like paranoid if the person is having fun or not.
Hmm. I don't know if you were like that for when we saw Alexander 23, but looking back, I can't even remember. I think for 99.9% of the concert, I like kind of forgot I was in Canada and with you because like I have no idea what you were doing like the entire show. I think I was just focused on the concert and me having fun.
Yeah, I don't know where you were.
But where does Olivia rank in all of your concerts? Upper tier, lower tier, sort of middle?
Oh,
Yeah, I'm
I
talking
would
to you.
say.
There's no one else here.
Sorry, I zoned out. Um, out of all of them,
Yeah,
I've been to a lot of concerts.
that's what I'm saying. Like, you don't have to re-rank them all, but do you think she's like top 50%, lower
Well, one
50%,
is
kind of around the 50
Billy,
mark?
recent Billy, then old Billy, then Jeremy Zucker, then Jeremy Zucker, then Phineas, then Joshua Bassett, then Olivia, then
Okay,
Sabrina, then Alexander 23. And yes, that's all I can recall.
fair enough, fair enough.
Yes, yes. What would you rank her? Oh, you didn't go. You had the tickets. They were
Oh,
on your account.
by the way, I ended up transferring them to that. By the
I
way,
know.
speaking about the tickets, you need to stand on business, bro.
Okay, we don't have to bring this up.
No,
Bro,
I'm bringing this up.
no, we don't have
For
to bring this up. No, please
for
don't bring this up.
do you actually like line drawn not want me to talk about it, or can I talk about it because it's funny?
Is it funny?
It's fun. It's very funny.
It's not really funny.
It's funny.
Fine.
For months.
No, no, no. I don't want you to bring it up.
Okay.
Let the
You guys will
viewers
never know.
make a suspicion.
It was funny though because Natalie and
That's
I were laughing about it.
I was not. Ha ha ha.
Do we have
Anywho, that's
questions?
what. I mean, I have no questions.
No
No
questions.
one has anything question.
Yeah, no questions.
Question.
Okay. That was this week.
Wait. Hold.
Holding.
No, we answered all these questions.
Yeah.
Yeah, never mind. I was like, did we answer them all? I don't know. We speed ran it last time.
Next week, I will talk about the surprise
Next
party and
week,
everything
John
that
has a
happened.
story.
We will figure out if
Woo!
Kanye West is scamming me or not.
That's
And
a big one.
anything
And
else that
we will
happens.
see what else will happen. Also, Milo is here. Everyone say hi, Milo.
Hi,
Hi,
Milo.
Milo.
Milo, do the outro.
Alright. Milo, do the outro. Where'd he go? Oh, here, Milo can do the outro. Wait, let me get
Okay.
it. Okay, here's Milo. Ready?
Yeah.
Thank you so much for listening. That reminds me. We'll see you